something isn't right. And this time, it's not just a small misunderstanding. It feels bigger, deeper, and far more dangerous than anyone at Heartland expected.
Hey, Georgie.
A sudden return, a silence that doesn't make sense, and a feeling that something is being hidden.
Really
But the
amazing
real
out there.
question is, who is hiding it and why now? The morning starts like any
Ask you
other,
something.
calm and quiet. But there's an uneasy feeling in the air
Secret to
that no
gentling
one
a
can
horse.
quite explain.
So make the good behavior.
At first, everything seems normal.
Peter and I have been doing
Conversations
some-
flow,
Behavior's easy and the bad
small
behavior's
plans are
difficult.
being made, and life at Heartland appears to be
And
moving forward
we had
as
something we
usual.
wanted to discuss
But
with you.
underneath that calm
Well, that's a
surface,
first.
there's tension slowly building. It begins with something simple, something
Well, I
that
hate
doesn't
to
seem
admit it, but I
important at
do agree
first,
with that.
but quickly turns
I want
into a
you to leave.
mystery that no one can ignore.
And in fact, we would really love it.
When an unexpected situation
advance and
arises,
retreat.
it immediately
Like me.
catches everyone off
won't.
guard. The kind of
I'll release
situation
the
that makes
pressure.
you pause and question everything. People start asking questions,
we
but
wanted
the
to-
answers just don't add up. The more they try to understand what's happening, the more confusing it becomes.
Forget you care about
And that's when the worry begins to grow.
I know.
At the
he's gonna
center
do
of it
that,
all is a
keep
decision
up the
that
pressure.
doesn't feel right. Someone has done
glad
something
he likes
completely
me.
out of character, and it's making everyone uneasy.
Congratulations. Thanks, man.
The kind of
Thanks
choice
for the
that
help.
doesn't match who they are, and that's exactly what makes
Okay,
it
you're
so
right.
alarming.
Yeah, that little
Everyone
slide
starts
thing he
to
does
notice
is
the
cute.
small details,
She
the
belongs.
things that normally wouldn't
Yeah, maybe
matter
you
but
haven't
now
figured
feel
it out.
important. A missed call,
He's a pretty awesome
a
guy.
sudden silence,
You're the
a
only one I wanna
change in
be with.
behavior. It's these little moments that slowly build
Ty,
into
you're
something
nothing
much
like
bigger.
him.
And soon, concern turns into fear. Because when someone you know so well suddenly starts
If you
acting
would
differently,
consider staying
it usually
here
means
with
something
us
is
and
wrong.
You're my witness, folks.
As the tension rises, emotions begin to take over. Some try to stay calm, convincing
Katie,
themselves that there must be a logical
We
explanation.
talked to Clint
They hold on to hope, believing that everything will make sense soon. But others
about
aren't so
becoming
sure.
your foster parents.
They can feel it, that something is off. And no matter how hard they try to ignore it, the feeling just keeps building. It's like a shadow hanging over them, growing darker
what
with
are you
every
doing?
passing moment. Conversations become more serious, more urgent.
Now, only if that's okay
People
with you.
start
It has to be
connecting the
right.
dots, trying to figure out what could have caused this sudden shift. But every answer leads to more questions. And then comes the
I'm not
moment
much
that
good at
changes
this.
everything.
For you.
A realization. A possibility that no one wants to believe, but can't ignore anymore. What if this isn't just a simple misunderstanding? What if something actually happened? That thought alone is enough to send a wave of panic through everyone. Because if it's true, then they might already be too late. The fear becomes real,
Prison?
and the urgency grows stronger. Now
Nice
it's
kid.
not just about finding answers, it's about finding the truth before it's too late. And as the pressure builds, one thing becomes clear. Whatever is
Asking
happening,
you to dance
it's going to change everything at Heartland. The more they try to make sense of it, the more everything begins to slip out of control.
Let's go. Come on.
What started as a simple concern is now turning into something much more serious. No one wants to say it out loud, but the fear is there, growing with every second.
Dance?
The silence from the other side is no longer just strange, it's terrifying. Calls go unanswered, messages remain unseen, and that uneasy
back.
feeling refuses to go away. It's the kind of situation where every small delay feels like a warning sign. And deep down, they all know this isn't normal. Questions start turning into doubts. Doubts start turning into quiet panic. One by one, they begin to realize that something doesn't add up. The timing is off. The behavior is off. Even the smallest details begin to feel suspicious. And the more they think about it, the harder it becomes to stay calm. Someone tries to explain it away, suggesting there must be a simple reason behind it. Maybe it's just bad timing. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. But the truth is, no one really believes that. Because when something feels this wrong, it usually is.
What I wanted.
Everyone.
Tension rises as
we
different
managed to
opinions
convince
begin to
Clint
clash.
that
Some want to wait to give it
wanna
more
Jamie.
time, hopping things with But others can't sit still.
that we're not the flakes
The
we thought we
uncertainty is too
were.
much to
A
handle.
little,
They need answers, and they need them now. The idea of doing nothing feels worse than fearless. And that's when
Convincing,
things
but-
start to shift.
He has
A decision
started the
begins to
process.
form. Not everyone agrees, but it's clear that waiting is as emotions run
to
high, past
have us
moments
approved
start
to
coming
be
back
her
into
long
focus. Small things that didn't seem important
I-
before suddenly take over. A conversation that felt normal now feels different. A choice that seemed
Foster
harmless
parents, which
now
means
raises questions.
Georgie can stay.
It's like putting together pieces of a puzzle,
ring?
only to realize the picture isn't what you expect.
That is terrific
And with every
news.
piece they uncover, the situation becomes more
just-
intense, more urgent. Then suddenly, something changes. A A new development.
got me in the-
A small clue, but enough to shake everything again. It's not the answer they were hopping for, but it's something.
Bargain
And
too,
sometimes,
you know.
something is all it takes to
can't
turn
guess.
fear into action.
Yes, I am.
Now
That
they
was
have a
We're
direction, even if
gonna
it's
be that
unknown.
easy.
Now they have a reason to move forward, even if they don't know what they'll find.
This horse is incredible. I love
But with that comes a
Hey,
new
Georgie,
kind of
huh? You're part of the
because
family.
searching for
He was just
answers
totally
means
different by the
facing
end.
the
See,
truth.
aren't you glad you did
And the
it?
truth might be worse than anything they've imagined so far. Now there's no turning back. The moment they decide to act, everything
Congratulations.
changes.
Really good together.
The waiting,
Yes,
the
we are.
guessing, the hopping, it all comes
Coming
to an
in?
end.
Let's go.
What replaces it is something far more
Help.
intense, determination
How did you know?
mixed with fear.
There's only one thing
Because
that I
once
ever
you
wanted to
start
say to
looking
you.
for the truth, you have to be ready to face whatever comes with it. And not everyone is prepared for that.
Kids need any help?
The atmosphere grows heavier
Everyone.
as they move forward.
What kind of
Every
physical
step
work?
feels uncertain. Every second feels longer than the last. There's a constant tension, like something is about to happen, but no one knows when or how. The closer they get to answers, the more nervous they
Sure
become.
you still wanted to hear it.
It's no longer just about concern, it's about what they
Sorry,
might discover.
confidential.
Because deep down, they all know, if everything was fine, it wouldn't feel
Amy
like
didn't
this.
want to lie.
Conversations become sharper, more direct.
You're not
There's
mad
no
at
space
me?
left for comfort or denial. People start asking the questions they were avoiding before. The kind of questions that bring uncomfortable
No,
possibilities.
I should have
to the
called you. I
surface.
should have told you what was
And
going
once
on.
those
but
possibilities are out there,
He's an
they
hour
can't
away.
be ignored.
I-
The
You're not mad at
situation
me.
starts to feel more serious than anyone expected. What once seemed unlikely now
Let's go.
feels
I
very
forgive you.
real.
I'm not mad at you anymore. Let's go.
As they dig deeper, emotions begin to clash even more. Fear turns into frustration. Frustration
just leave him
turns
there.
into
Come on, Lily,
urgency.
this has nothing to do
Some
with
struggle to stay focused, overwhelmed by
dad,
the weight
Amy.
of everything that's happening. Others push forward, refusing to slow down, driven by the need to find answers no matter what it takes.
Why did you stick
It
around?
creates a divide, one side holding on to hope, the other preparing for the worst.
Into a hardcore
And
poker
then
game.
another shift, a moment that stops everything. Something is revealed, not the full
But there was no
truth,
job and
but enough to change
used my
the
money to get-
direction completely. It's unexpected, unsettling, and raises even more questions than before. Instead of bringing relief, it adds pressure.
Trespass.
Because now, they're not just
want to
dealing
believe
with uncertainty, they're dealing with a possibility they never saw coming. The stakes
that's
feel
all it
higher
is.
than ever.
This is-
What they thought was a simple
There was a
situation is now
guy-
turning into something far more complicated. Every new piece of
Vancouver, my dad said that
information
it offered him a
feels like a
job and-
warning. Every step
never
forward
were.
feels like
Some
stepping
tough
into the
talk.
unknown. And yet, they can't stop now.
What you said about second chance.
Because
Yes, I'm
whatever
willing
is
to risk
waiting
that.
at the end of this, it's going to change everything. Now everything is on the line, and the
It's because
truth
of
is
you.
closer
Because
than
of
ever.
me?
The tension reaches its peak as they prepare for what comes next. There's no more guessing, no more
I don't know.
second guessing. Only one thing left to do. This. The air feels heavier than before, every moment filled with anticipation. No one speaks much now, because deep down, they all understand the gravity of the situation. Whatever they're about to uncover, it's not going to be easy.
Hit me.
And it's definitely not going to leave things the same.
So,
As they move
you
forward,
knew
there's a
all this,
quiet
then
fear
why did
that
you go?
follows them. The kind that doesn't need words. It shows in their expressions, in their hesitation,
the money was
in the
gone.
way they brace themselves for what's coming. Because sometimes,
Okay,
the
you
hardest
did it.
part isn't the search, it's what you find at the end of it. And right now, that fear feels
Himself.
very real. Then comes the moment. Everything slows down. A
Cards.
single realization begins to
Money.
take shape, something they can no longer deny. It's not just a misunderstanding. It's not just bad timing. It's something
good at making
bigger,
stuff
something
disappear.
serious. The truth finally starts to reveal itself piece by piece,
Sure.
and with every second it becomes harder to process. This isn't what they expected. This isn't what they were hoping for. Reactions hit instantly. Shock, disbelief,
You know ya?
a rush of emotions that no one can control.
I thought it
Some
was
try to
just-
stay strong, trying to make sense of it all, while others are
Come on, give me your
completely
best
caught
shot.
off guard. Because
Come
no
on, tough
matter
guy.
how much they prepared themselves, nothing could have truly prepared them. And yet, even in this moment, one thing
you still
becomes
visit him?
clear. This isn't the
Make it even,
end.
Steven.
It's only the beginning of something much bigger. Because the truth they've uncovered doesn't just answer
Used to teach me all this neat
questions.
stuff.
It creates new ones. Questions that will lead to even more
supposed to be,
challenges,
then-
even more tension, and even more difficult choices ahead. The kind of choices that could change everything for everyone involved.
If we were where we're...
As the dust
I got news
begins
for you,
to
man.
settle, the uncertainty
This time
still
I'm sober.
lingers. What happens
My
next?
back's not turning.
How do they move forward from this?
Pretty
And
much
most
my whole life he's been
importantly,
like
can
you did
things
last
ever
time?
go back to the way they
What are
were?
you gonna do, Ty?
No one has those answers yet.
I'm sorry, okay?
But one thing is certain. Heartland will never be the same again.